Great day, everyone. We are the fourth group, and our topic is about promotional tools. Promotional tools are techniques, approaches, or tools that persuade customers to purchase a good or service. They are frequently used by marketing and advertising experts to increase interest in a new item or boost sales of a specific good or service. These resources can also be used by experts as a component of a long term, all encompassing marketing plan. There are actually five promotional tools, namely advertising, public relations, sales promotion, direct marketing, and personal selling. But for today, we will just focus on the promotional tools, which are also the components of integrated marketing communication strategy: the advertising, public relations, sales promotion, and direct marketing. First is advertising. Advertising is a crucial part of promotion and is one of the most prominent aspects of an integrated marketing communications program. It is a form of paid, impersonal communication that is broadcast through a variety of media, including radio, television, newspapers, magazines, direct mail, billboards, the internet, and mobile devices. While conventional media like newspapers, radio, and magazines are dealing with sizable decreases in ad sales, internet advertising is the medium with the strongest growth. As consumers spend more time online and less time with conventional media, this expenditure pattern corresponds to the changes in media consumption. Advertising promotes all types of products, including goods, services, ideas, issues, people, and anything else that marketers want to communicate to potential customers. The entire cost of advertising may be high. Hence, larger companies with larger market shares typically advertise more. Whether used in consumer or business markets, there are two basic types of advertising: institutional and product advertising. Institutional advertising promotes a firm's image, ideas, and culture with the goal of creating or maintaining an overall corporate image. It is directed towards diverse stakeholders, including shareholders, consumer advocacy groups, governmental regulators, or the general public, which can help the organization's reputation. On the other hand, product advertising promotes the image, features, uses, benefits, and attributes of a product. Product advertising comes in two basic forms: the competitive advertising, which aims to increase the demand for a particular brand by highlighting its attributes, applications, and advantages. We typically see this kind of advertisement in the media. There's also comparative advertising, which happens when a company contrasts its product with one or more rival items based on the specific qualities and benefits, which is arguably the most contentious sort of advertising. Generally speaking, slogans and advertising campaigns that are used in combination with other promotional tools are the most effective ones. Evaluating the effectiveness of advertising is one of the most challenging tasks faced by the marketers. Many of the effects and outcomes of advertising takes a long time to develop, especially regarding important outcomes such as enhanced brand image, corporate reputation, and positive product attitudes. The nature of the firm's advertising objectives will determine what kind of post test is most appropriate. Customer surveys, panels, or experiments may be used to evaluate a campaign based on the communication objectives. Firms will also use performance outcomes such as sales or market share changes to determine the campaign effectiveness. Unfortunately, the connection between advertising and these types of outcomes is not always clear. The difficulty in linking advertising to sales becomes compounded by the fact that many factors can affect the sales. Furthermore, most of these factors are beyond the control of the firm. The next promotional tool is the public relations. It is the practice of managing the flow of information between an organization and the public. It aims to persuade the public, the investors, partners, employees, or other stakeholders to maintain a certain point of view about the company, its leadership, products, or of political decisions. Public relations can improve the public's general awareness of a company and can create a specific image such as quality, innovativeness, value, or concern for social issues. Public relations are sometimes confused with publicity. Although publicity is one part of public relations, it is more narrowly defined to include the firm's activities designed to gain media attention. There are a number of different methods used in public relations and publicity efforts. The news or press releases, feature articles, white paper, press conferences, event sponsorship, product placement, and employee relations. All of these can be used for a single purpose, such as to launch for a new product or diminish the public's opinion regarding a negative event, or it can be used for multiple purposes to enhance many aspects of the firm's activities. Having a good publicity strategy is important because publicity can have the same effect as advertising, though typically with greater credibility. However, one of the most critical aspects of public relations is dealing with the unexpected and often negative public reactions that result from unethical or legal investigation, unsafe products, accidents, or the controversial action of employees or executives. Negative coverage of a company's problems can have a quick, dramatic, or long lasting effects. Negative publicity is critically important when its effects reduce the degree of trust that customers have in a specific industry or firm. A single negative event, especially one that is potentially dangerous to customers, can destroy a company's image and negate decades of goodwill. Today, the media and individual consumers can report incidents faster than ever before via television and the internet. As a result, negative stories are getting more attention than ever before. It is critical to avoid negative incidents and events that can cause problems in order to avoid negative publicity. The third promotional tool is sales promotion, also called as consumer promotions. These are tools best used for compelling the market into immediate action. It is a marketing strategy where a business will use a short term campaign to spark interest and create demand for a product, service, or other offers. Sales promotion can have many objectives and ideal outcomes, but it has one universal goal, which is to induce product trial and purchase. It can be targeted towards consumers, channel intermediaries, or the sales force. It is typically used in support of advertising, public relations, or personal selling activity rather than as a standalone promotional element. There are two types of sales promotions, directed toward consumers and directed toward business markets. The sales promotions directed toward consumers can be initiated by any member of the supply chain, but manufacturers or retailers typically offer them. It represents an effective way to introduce new products or promote established brands. On the other hand, sales promotions directed toward the trade or the business markets is undertaken to push products through the channel by increasing sales and encouraging increased effort among channel partners. It uses many of the same promotional methods that are targeted toward consumers. However, it involves a number of more unique methods. Some examples of promotional activities directed towards consumers are coupons, loyalty programs, premiums, point of purchase, and contests or games. Trade allowances, free merchandise, training assistance, cooperative advertising, and selling incentives are some of the examples of promotional activities directed towards trade or business markets. The fourth and last promotional tool that we're going to discuss is the direct marketing. Direct marketing attempts to acquire and retain customers by contacting them without the use of an intermediary. The objective is to achieve a direct response, which may take one of the following forms: a purchase over the telephone or by post, a request for a catalog or sales literature, an agreement to visit a location or event, participation in some form of action, a request for a demonstration of a product, or a request for a salesperson's visit. Direct marketing, therefore, is the distribution of products, information, and promotional benefits to the target consumers through interactive communication in a way which allows response to be measured. It covers a wide array of methods, including the following: direct mail, both inbound and outbound telemarketing, direct response advertising, electronic media or the internet and interactive cable TV, catalog marketing, the inserts or leaflets in the magazines, door to door leafletting, and text messaging. There are five factors that have fueled the rise in direct marketing activity. The first one is market fragmentation. The trend towards market fragmentation has limited the application of mass marketing techniques. As market segments develop, the capacity of direct marketing techniques to target distinct consumer groups is of increasing importance. Second is computer technology. The rise in accessibility of computer technology and increasing sophistication of software, allowing the generation of personalized letters and messages, has eased the task of direct marketing. Third is the list explosion. The increased supply of lists and their diversity has provided the raw data for direct marketing activities. For example, 25,000 Rolls-Royce owners, 20,000 women executives, and 100,000 house improvers. Fourth is sophisticated analytical techniques. By using geodemographic analysis, households can be classified into neighborhood type. These in turn can be cross-referenced with the product usage, media usage, and the lifestyle statements. For example, modern private housing, young families or private flats, and single people. Lastly is the coordinated marketing system. The high cost of personal selling have led an increasing number of companies to take advantage of direct marketing techniques, such as direct response advertising and telemarketing, to make the sales force more cost-effective. As with all the marketing communications, direct marketing campaigns should be integrated both within themselves and with other communication tools such as advertising, publicity, and personal selling. Uncoordinated communication leads to blurred brand images, low impact, and customer confusion. To end, let us quote what Tom Fishburne, founder and CEO of Marketuni's, once said: "The best marketing doesn't feel like marketing." So, though concise, we hope that you learned something from our presentation. Once again, we are the Group 4. Thank you for listening.